I don't feel comfortable.
All right, relax. We're doing fine.
No, I know I'm doing fine. I'm saying I don't feel comfortable.
Oh, but
So
relax.
I'd like our producer, whoever that is, to pause tape. I'm not going to do this interview right now. It doesn't feel comfortable to me.
But all I'm doing is following up on what you have said to get an understanding why you feel so uncomfortable.
Because it doesn't feel like we're having a conversation. It feels like it doesn't feel like we're having a conversation. And I feel uncomfortable that if when we put this in the world, it might not be clear what my point of view is.
Oh man, we back with some more Jesse Lee Peterson, where he will ask a guest what is their definition of white supremacy. Look, listen, if you like reactions like this, consider hitting the like button. Definitely subscribe to the channel and also hit the notification bell. We already know Jesse Lee Peterson, no holds barred. Listen, man, this man got no shame in his game. In reality, there's nothing to be ashamed about. You know what I mean? When you speak in facts and you hitting people with reality checks, you understand? So, hey, sit back and react. Let's see how this is about to play out. Let's see if her skin is thick or if it's thin, all right? Let me know in the comments.
Let me ask, you mentioned, can you define white supremacy for me? Because I don't know what that means.
Yes, you do.
No.
What does it mean?
Don't you?
No,
Don't
I
you?
really don't. Because I hear a lot of black people saying that, and I wonder why they think that white people are superior to them, because I hear a lot of black people calling white people white supremacists, and in my mind, it sounds like they believe that white people are superior to them.
Well, that's not what it means.
What does it mean then?
It means that since the founding of the nation, Thomas Jefferson wrote a paper called Notes on the State of Virginia. And in that paper, he was trying to convince Paris to come to this nation. And he described blacks as not as beautiful as whites, not as emotional as whites, not as loving as whites. And he began a trajectory of pseudoscience that sought to prove that white people, white skulls, white beauty, white language, white everything was better than blacks or indigenous. And that's the beginning of white supremacy. And that's what it means.
That's why.
It doesn't mean that I, as a black person, think that white people are superior.
So why would you use that word, the whites supremacy? It implies that you believe that.
No, it doesn't imply. Can we stop for a minute?
Yes.
This is not the conversation I thought we were having today, and I feel very uncomfortable.
We do not care.
No. I'm just following about something to get an understanding from you.
Yeah, but I feel uncomfortable. Like, this tape's going to go out in the world, and some of these things that we're saying don't make me feel comfortable at all.
But you write about them and you talk about them, so I just want a better understanding, because I'm black and slow. A lot of things I just don't understand. That's all.
I don't.
In the same time where he's trolling, he be serious though. You got to understand where he's coming from sometimes. A lot of people are going to disagree with him, but the smart ones are going to understand where he's coming from.
I feel comfortable.
All right, relax. We're doing fine.
No, I know I'm doing
relax.
fine. I'm saying I don't
Tell
feel
the woman to
comfortable.
relax.
Oh, but relax.
I'd like our producer, whoever that is, to pause tape. I'm not going to do this interview right now. It doesn't feel comfortable to me.
But all I'm doing is following up on what you have said to get an understanding why you feel so uncomfortable.
Because it doesn't feel like we're having a conversation. It doesn't feel like we're having a conversation. And I feel uncomfortable that if when we put this in the world, it might not be clear what my point of view is.
No, like, you're very clear.
So my point of view is not that white people are superior to me. My point of view was not that I'm afraid of black people in Chicago, and that's why I moved. So far, there's 3 or 4 things that feel to me like we're not having a good understanding. And I'm not kidding. I'm not talking anymore until they stop the tape and we take a break.
Well, relax. We'll just...
Yo, I don't know if y'all feeling the way I'm feeling, but this sounds like a person who's a runner. They run from problems. They run from any situation that seems tough or seems like a lot of work, but they act like they put up a fight. They act, you understand?
See if you still feel uncomfortable. Let me know, all right?
Hey, yo, what are we talking about over here?
I'm not going to do this right now. I'm always grateful to come and talk to people about new ideas, and it's lovely to talk about my book. But this conversation does not feel comfortable. And to start a half hour late and for it not to be comfortable feels to me like it's not supposed to happen today.
Oh, so are you saying that you don't want to?
I'm saying I'm done today. I think
you
I
are?
said it 3 times now. I'm not talking today about this. If we want to try again, we can. I can send you questions that make me feel comfortable. So far as, am I afraid of Black people? Nope. So far as, do I think white people are superior? Nope. So far, doesn't feel like a good conversation.
I'm a little surprised to hear you say that, because you said that one of the problem with culture is that, and Republicans and Democrats, that they don't sit and agree and disagree and talk about things anymore. Yeah. You said that they tend not to do that, and look like you're about to do the same thing.
I'm about to stop talking because I could go to any room in the world, any room in the country, any room. I also get to have the ferocious courage to say, I'm not comfortable. So I'm not comfortable right now.
I know, but you're not showing ferocious courage by running.
Ferocious courage? The irony of this woman, huh?
I'm not running. I'm just not comfortable. And I'm not
what
going
does
to do
that
it
mean?
right
You're
now.
not comfortable. I don't know what it means.
I think you know what it means. I think it means that I'm not comfortable. It doesn't feel like it's a good dialogue this moment, and I would like to pause. We can try it again another time. I'd like that, but I can't do it right now. It doesn't feel comfortable to do it right now.
Amazing.
Like the product isn't going to represent what I'm trying to say. It doesn't feel that way.
But you're clearly saying what you're trying to say, and I'm just getting a better understanding to understand, because you're helping me to understand the culture better.
If we're going to do it again, then I would send questions that help you know, like culture. What do I mean by white supremacy? What are the terms that I'm trying to use? And what's the message I'm trying to put in the world?
The nerve of her saying, I'll send you the questions that I want to answer. That's not a real interview right there. That's scripted at that point. Like, people want to hear the authentic you. You can't have an interview and only have it when it only goes your way. And then if you don't like the interview, you tell them not to put it out. This woman right here is ridiculous, yo. People want to see you in all forms, good and bad. You understand what I'm saying? So, you got to show them your mistakes. You got to show them where you progress at. You know what I'm saying? But no one's perfect. This woman wants to be like perfect, as if she walks on water, as if she's walking on water.
I'm trying to put in a world a message of ferocious courage that allows for good conversations. And I'm also a human, and I'm saying this conversation doesn't feel to me like it's going how I would like it to go.
So before you run, can I ask you about some other part? Before you run, can I ask you about some other part of your book?
Ain't nobody going to buy her book at this point.
Amazing.
I know. I just can't do it today. It doesn't feel right.
So you want me to ask only what you want me to ask, what you want to talk about?
I want to have a dialogue.
That's what we're doing.
It doesn't, Jesse Lee, I'm not going to talk more right now about it. I don't feel like it's going well, and I would like to stop.
Well, can we at least talk about you being a minister and what that like for you?
Yo, she's so nervous. She's pulling her shirt up off her shoulder when, truthfully, that sleeve's supposed to go a little bit lower. That's how you know she's really making herself uncomfortable. But she really wants to get irate, and she knows she can't because she got a book. You understand what I'm saying? That book is keeping her in check. And in order for her not to lose her cool, you see her fidgeting with everything right now. Pay attention to body language.
I'm a minister and I'm an activist, and I'm standing up for myself right now and saying this doesn't feel comfortable.
What made you decide to become a minister?
I had 1 hour scheduled for this, and it's 3 minutes to 1 hour now. So it feels like it's not going to go as well as you or I would like, and I'd like us to pause and see if we can get it on the calendar again. That's what I'd like to do.
Pause.
Well, I can't force you to stay, of course. I am a little surprised that you're running, but...
That you're saying I'm running is exactly why I'm not going to talk, because you are putting a meaning on that is not true for me. I'm not
running mean that you have to leave, right? You're going to leave.
I'm saying I'm done. I'm saying I scheduled this from 3 to 4. It's 3:58. I'm finished for today. That's not running. That's being finished. There's a connotation to running that doesn't feel comfortable. That's not what I'm doing. It's not going well. We're going to stop.
Can I at least ask you one more question before you go?
It depends on what it is.
About Obama. You
That
mentioned
depends
Obama
on what
earlier.
it-
Can I
what's
ask
wrong
you
with her?
something about him?
Man,
We'll see.
selective.
Go ahead. I'll ask it. We'll see if I'm going to answer it.
You said that you mentioned something about the president starting an insurrection, causing an insurrection. And I want to know, were you surprised when Obama caused the insurrection?
All right, let's get this show started.
By using
Obama
Black
didn't
Lives
cause an
Matter.
insurrection. Obama didn't cause an insurrection.
But when you said,
I was talking about Trump.
How dare you?
oh, you talking about Donald Trump? Oh, I thought you meant Barack Obama. Remember when Black Lives Matter was chanting?
I'm seriously, this is exactly what I'm talking about.
What do you
Whatever
mean?
this is not what we're doing. I did not imply that the President Obama had an insurrection.
She sounds like someone who wants to keep segregation alive, yo. It seems like we're going back into segregation days. Just pay attention, man. You know, MLK will probably be turning in his grave right now. Like, I did all this, got bamboozled, woke up, then got assassinated for y'all to be doing this? Come on, man.
Oh, I thought when you said
That's
the
you saying
president,
that. No, you didn't think that. I'm
yes,
gonna
I
go
did.
now.
I was thinking about when Black Lives Matter was
I'm really
chanting.
sorry that I'm going to go, but I really am going to go. And whoever plays this, cuts it up. If I see it in the world without having to approve it, I'm not going to be happy.
No, we're
This
not
is
going to cut it
going-
up. You got to worry. We're presented as is.
We're not going to present. We're not going to play this tape anyway.
Yes,
You
we
might not be able to
will.
play it, but I'm playing it.
You not gonna play it, but we all gonna play it. You understand what I'm saying? Hey, this is a funny, weird situation. You understand? You can't be selective when you're being interviewed. It's either you're gonna do the interview or you not. And if you got a book, you gotta be transparent. You understand what I'm saying? All this, I'm gonna send you the questionnaire of what I want you to ask me. And that's it. Nah, life don't go that way, baby girl. Hey, with that being said, if you like reactions like this, consider hitting the like button. Definitely subscribe to the channel and also hit the notification bell. Go in the comments. Let me know what you think about a character as well as his. All right, see you in the next one.